Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the movie Outside the Wire. This stars Anthony Mackie, and if you saw my trailer reaction, you know that after watching it, I was pretty excited for this movie. Now, it comes to Netflix this Friday, January 15th, so let me give you my spoiler-free review.
Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel.
All right, guys. So when thinking about whether Outside the Wire is worth a watch or not, there's a lot to consider because there are some things that worked and there are some things that really didn't work for me in this movie. My biggest issue with this movie, honestly, is that it's 2 hours long. There's twists and turns, which are great and kind of keep your attention. I mean, it's very action-packed, but in between the action, there's a lot of dialogue, almost too much dialogue. And then a big-ish twist happens with 30 minutes left. And at that point, I was like, I don't care. I feel like I got the big reveal already. I got the big twist. Like, why do I need this 30 minutes of junk? Like, let's speed it up. Had they made that 30 minutes, 5, maybe even 10 minutes, I think it would have made the movie so much better. They could easily have cut out 20 minutes of this film and it would have been such a better movie. However, there is a lot that worked in this. And not only is the acting absolutely amazing, the two leads are phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed watching their journey throughout the entire movie, more or less the entire movie. Also, I'm a giant fan of war movies. I don't know if you know that about me, but Platoon was one of my favorite movies for the longest time. I had the VHS and I wore it out. So I love that stuff. So we do get some dark, gritty war fighting, explosions and gore. Yes, there's gore. I mean, I feel like, listen, every war movie needs gore. You guys know how I feel about gore. I love it. There was even a moment where I had to look away and I gagged a little. Nah, I love when that happens in a movie. So I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it's so good. But anyway, that is one of my favorite parts about this movie is the war. I feel like they really, really did it well. Another thing that was done really well is the story itself. Now, if you've seen the trailer, you know basically there's someone who's a drone pilot and he gets in trouble and he gets sent to somewhere else. They say, all right, because listen, you're behind the screen as a drone pilot. They're saying you don't relate to being down on the ground, right? So we're going to send you down on the ground for a little bit. You know, make sure that you understand exactly what's going on here. Get down in the grit, right? Get down in the dirt. And then, of course, he ends up working alongside Anthony Mackie's character, who is, as we know from the trailer, guys, so this is not a spoiler, he is an android. He's an android, basically. He's some kind of advanced android, you know, again, it's shown in the trailer. And he's an android soldier, basically. And the two of them go off to do a special mission. And that's all I'll say about that. But I love the sci-fi-ish aspect of it. Now, I know, you know, some people have said, like, you know, androids aren't really sci-fi. Well, they're kind of sci-fi. Like, we aren't there yet. It's a bit science fiction-y. It's not a super sci-fi movie by any means. It's most definitely an action war movie with a tiny little bit of sci-fi sprinkled in. But, yeah, I really loved the plot. I loved the point of it, right? You're behind the screen. You don't get it. Come on down. Come down in the dirt. Get your hands dirty and see if it changes your perspective on this, which, again, I thought that was really great. And I don't want to say any more because I'm afraid I will spoil it. But so in the end, is Outside the Wire worth a watch? Like I said, this comes to Netflix this Friday, January 15th. And while there is some things that don't really work. You know, there's almost too much dialogue in between action scenes. And it's definitely way too long. The big twist reveal comes too early when you have to wait half an hour. You know, I found myself looking on my phone. My husband was like falling asleep and I was nudging him. I mean, it was like, whoa, the last half hour is a struggle because it's after that reveal and you're just like, I don't care anymore. Is this movie over? So unfortunately, if they had made that 5 to 10 minutes instead of 30 minutes, it would have been much better. However, I still think it's absolutely worth a watch, especially if you love Anthony Mackie, who's phenomenal in this. I love him anyway. I think he's a great actor. So I was excited to see him in this. If you haven't watched him in Altered Carbon, he's really good in that too, although the first season is better. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. Except for those few little flaws, you know, if they had cut it down a little bit. It is a little too long. It doesn't mean it's not enjoyable. So is it worth a watch? I say yes. Yes, it's worth a watch if you like war. There's only a little bit of gore. I mean, you can definitely block your eyes if you don't like gore, but there's enough gore to satisfy those who like it, like me. And the story overall is really, really good. Except for that last half hour. It kills me. I feel like they ruined what could have been such a good movie. ruined isn't the right word. It's still worth watching. Just, you might get a little bored at the end. But the first hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes is really, really, really good. So I think you should watch it. Check it out on Netflix, January 15th, this Friday. Once you do, come back and tell me what you think down below in the comments. Tell me now, are you excited for this movie? Is this something you're going to watch? Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. As always, you can follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Mama's Geeky over there. MAMASGEEKY. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys. Bye.